Howdy guys, I'm Apollo8, your favorite wolf girl enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones Fanged. Today it's time for Chapter 9, Fort Rigwald, one of my personal favorites. A clear marker of a route split, so to say. It was either this or Distant Blade, and I've chosen. That's for sure. Distant Blade is a rough one. So, hopefully we'll enjoy this one. We do get Amelia this map with a Speedwing, notably. And you know, she could have some use depending on how things go. I definitely look forward to getting into it. Luckily, I've already done my battle preps for the most part. I do want to save outside of chapters mostly, so I don't really get to do my formation until I first look at the map, but I basically already know how I want to accomplish things. Not too much is different from the usual. This one's not a too fast-paced map or anything. Whoops, just saved inside the chapter after just saying I didn't want to do that. Let me quickly just well, it's fine. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. First turn's a little bit important, but not all too important. Let's not do that. Awesome. And then also we get Tana this map, and she's a really fun one. I do think I'm going to be using her for at least a bit. She's pretty fun. I do like her support with Ephraim quite a bit. Full attack, full crits for both of them. A little bit of crit avoid for him, just like Ford gives. And that's why we got Ford here. Part of it, anyway. Either way, we'll go ahead and get started. I like this one. This is a nice map. Garcia gets to do a lot of work on this map. That's why I really like to bring him. That's why I really like to use him in general. Not just this map, but because he does a lot of work all the time. Really strong, really good. 30 crit rate out here with the hand axe. If I'm not mistaken, we get a killer axe by defeating Geb, as long as he's got... Okay, that's a cool level up, as long as he's got his iron axe equipped. So, I'm very much looking forward to getting that. It's 40% crit rate, as you can see here. He's standing here with 35 by default, so it's really not too bad at all. Alrighty, sorry for the quick cut there, but we'll go ahead and get back into it. Like I said, I basically just got to move everybody this first couple of turns, so once we get everyone moved up, we can go ahead and start this one. I did decide to buy a restore staff for Molder, because if I don't, then we could potentially get slept early into the map here, and that's less than ideal for sure. Oh yeah, and then Tana, of course. I always forget about that. It gets me every single time. Just like Lilina in the other game, in FE6. Obviously, stuff like this hurts. Interesting. Missing an 83 and getting hit by an 80 or by a 43. Nice. Classic Fire Emblem for you. Well, either way, this one shouldn't be too bad. The biggest scary part is whenever you go and open this door and then everything rushes down on you. That's kind of why I like this map, in all honesty. It puts the pressure on you quick, and you can't really get away from it, so to say. Now anyway, in terms of how things are going, go ahead, if you don't mind, and answer the question of the day. Who do you think is going to be my light rank user? Obviously I'm using a couple of healers here, so could be either of them really at this rate, unless I decide to do something crazy like maybe Laura Shell Uvaldi. That's not a bad choice, actually. She's an interesting one, because as you may know, bishops get 3 times weapon effectiveness from light magic on... Oh yeah, you've got that support ready. On, what is it? Monsters. Loot. Very good support, Kyle. Very good support partner here. He is really good for her, though. Full defense for the both of them. Anyway, like I was saying, it's as you know, Uvaldi is 2 times effectiveness against monsters by default, as, you know, thanks to being a Sacred Twin weapon. And so that overwrites the bishops 3 times, so it's potentially a good idea to, you know, go ahead and give that over to, what's her name, Laura Shell instead. She makes good use of it. I don't have Ardor here. I don't know if that necessarily means anything, but I don't have him here. Okay, good. I've got Molder and Nami both in his range. Seth is going to lose out on Garcia support, but that's okay. I don't really mind that. So this turn should go pretty well. Put all my sword users on the front lines. They've all got their supports, all but, I guess, Kyle, who decided to use a lance today because he's feeling extra heroic, if you know that reference. Oof, he's getting doubled already. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, like I said, enemies are not gonna be forgiving, that's for sure. They're gonna be very cruel and mean to us. I don't even know if Colm's gonna be doubling anymore. Yeah. Yeah. That speaks volumes right there. We'll have to have a look at that and see if we can change that circumstance. See, that's why the Speedwing that we get is very crucial. The one that we get from Amelia. And since we didn't go Erica route, I'll go ahead and fill you in on what it was I was going to do. Kyle cannot catch a break. Essentially, the strat, as some of you may know, is that in Erica route, if you let Amelia flee, you can, like, approach her, steal her speed wing, have her flee, and then she'll come back with another one. So you get an extra speed wing that way. It's a little unintended exploit thing, but it's quite nice. Really, maybe my Colm's just slow. 11 speed though, I mean, kinda crazy. He's almost there. I guess I can give him this kill. Actually, can loot get this one, because I need to focus a lot of experience into her if at all possible. It's very important that I do that, because she's one of the only ones without, like, an entire support tree lined up at the moment, so same with Kyle. They've got to get some experience and get good level ups to really stay especially valuable in a sense. So let's see. Garcia should be able to deal some good damage. Well, I've got him with the halberd, so I'll just I'll mow through these guys, but for now, I wonder if I can get Naomi doing stuff. She's doing really well. She's actually popping off quite a bit. I mean, 9 strength doesn't look like it, but bear in mind that Colm only has 5, so she's doing pretty good. And of course, she's got, you know, good stats, good crit rate with her supports and all of that. So now that you're in range, yeah, let's do that. Just don't want to miss these. We've already seen him miss an 83, so we know that the hit rates are not on my side today. Ideally, it all just works out, falls into place for me. I don't have any other effective weapons at the moment. We've got a Horse Slayer guy down here, but we don't really get that. We get this heavy spear instead, which, you know, it's pretty valuable. It's pretty good. Let's see, how do I want to go about this? I gotta make sure I kill that archer properly, because I've got Vanessa here and everything. Gotta be just a bit careful. You never really know. Okay, but anyway, let's see, can we... I'll just let Natasha do a little bit of this. That'll work out. I mostly just need to get Kyle back in action, prepared, restored up, because he's going to get targeted, and now that I know that he's going to get targeted, I'm going to let him stand on the pillar, hopefully reduce the odds of that hitting, give him a sword so he's, you know, able to hit this axe fighter properly instead of getting destroyed. Just little stuff like that. No, that's not too bad. He could miss, but it'd be kind of funny. He probably wouldn't die. 228's not exceptionally likely. Either way, nice thing about Kyle is that the Ice Affinity... Okay, that's a cool level up. Ice Affinity plus Anima Affinity is all avoid, if I'm not mistaken. Should be. Because this one doesn't give attack or crit, and this one doesn't give hit or crit. So yeah, it's all avoid. All avoid indeed. But yeah, other than that, I just need to make sure I give Vanessa some level ups, if at all possible. Looks like I kind of worked myself into a corner here. I can always rescue loot. Although, if you're boxed in, well, now you can attack Kyle, so I gotta make sure I get that archer super omega dead. I've got Ford with the Killer Lance here. He's not gonna be doubling, I think. 11 speed minus 2 for 9. Kinda need Seth on that one, in all honesty. Well, what's Colm gonna do? Is he gonna be able to chip in? Nope. Not unless he's got... He'd have to have both support partners in range. You've got 12 defense. Cavaliers ain't no joke, I guess. You can double. Let's see, how much you weigh down by? It's minus 4, so you're down to 7. How bad's the Killer Lance on her? It's 9 weight, minus 4. So 7 and 11, that works out. And I can even do it like this. Trade the Killer Lance over. Support with Vanessa. Oh, look who's actually awake today. And then move him right here so that she's got full crit rates, and she doubles and kills anyway. So we're gonna hope for a crit to save a use, and if not, then it gets the job done. A good old Killer Lance. I can't wait to get another one with Cormag. It's one of the best weapons that you can really hope to get. It'll get you out of a lot of situations, especially with that crit rate in play. And then you've got both of your support partners, not quite. Either way, it's fine. Iron Sword will do the job. Ooh, actually, I need to make sure I get him S-rank lances. Hope this doesn't pop him up to S-rank swords. Need to be really careful. Okay. Because he's getting pretty close, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, he's already got the S-rank lances. Good. Very good. Ordinarily, I like to give him S-rank swords, but for this particular playthrough, the addition to lances is good on account of the crit rate and all that. I do like to give him the sword, usually, because he's a good user of it. Get some res. Whoosh. You getting hit again? Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so usually like the way I like to tackle this, since most of these guys have lances, all except for one, well, I guess two. Usually like to put Garcia down here, but maybe this time it'll be somebody else. I could just leave Seth. I mean, he's not a bad option. I just don't want him eating all the experience. I've got options, though. Okay, so heal you up. Whoosh, back to full. Okay. Very funny level up, Natasha. Wonderful job with your 60% luck growth. Okay, so you can stand right here, a little bit of healing, or a little bit of restoring from Molder. Whoosh. Healers are made for healing, it would seem. Even though I got him able to attack. Still love that. It's a wonderful little thing. Iron Lance up. Mostly just a bit of moving and turtling here. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not the most exciting dealing with these calves. They kind of funnel themselves in against me. But I like doing it. It's always nice to get that heavy spear early. Right out ahead of where it would be valuable. And of course Seth with a steel lance gets weighed down just enough. Although we won't want to be weighed down all too long. Eventually we'll get weighed down to the point of like... Wow, he got hit by all three. Eventually we'll be weighed down to the point that it's going to be a bad thing to use steel weapons basically at all. Sheesh, you got defense. Well, 7 defense. Of course, Colm's not doing all too well. Oh well, that's fine with me. A little bit of evil eye. Have my healers go look at some people and diagnose them with dead. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. Especially in the modern day. Okay, so we can go ahead and kill one of these. I'll leave that one alive. I'll just leave Seth here. But I think that Naomi should be able to, yeah, she'll double. She only needs a single crit to kill this guy, so who knows? If not, I can always 2-range from the wall. It's only one javelin guy after all, I think. Maybe 2? Yeah, there's 2. Oh well, that's fine. I am not too worried about it. You can't quite get down there. I guess it'll be a job for Ephraim then. A little bit of javelin with him. He's pretty good with it anyway. He does lose a bit of speed. He's only got 8 constitution. Which is a bit of a shame. But it works out. Works out indeed. Heavy spear acquired. It's a good one. I do prefer a horse slayer, I think. But it does the job. So I gotta keep you here. I gotta keep Colm in range of Naomi. Kyle's taking a nap, and then I guess Ford and Vanessa can work on this guy. Not quite gonna be doubling, so what are we doing with Ford again? Ford is going to be doing a little bit more sword play. That's the hope anyway. So that'll work out, I think. That'll do everything that I need it to for now. Probably should have got him a steel sword in all honesty, just, you know, because he's got enough speed that he doesn't really care to have 1 speed loss, but not exactly great either way. Oh well, this'll work. Seth's doing amazing. Level 7 already. More speed, wow. Crazy level up. This one really shows that his growth rates are not all that bad. Hope he doesn't start doubling these guys now, not with a steel lance. The iron sword one should be fine. Okay, cool. So I still need to get experience on other people. The experience thief, Seth, of course. Yeah, a little bit of dark magic. It's gonna be fun to use dark magic later on. That is part of the thing, though. It's like, I did mention that I'm getting an S-rank dark user, and out of Noel and Ewan, you know, it's a relatively clear choice as to which one I'm going to be choosing, given that I'm so essentially experience starved at this point. So ideally it all just works out. I can't wait to use dark magic properly, though. I haven't used the Gleipnir Tome in the actual game for a long time. It's been probably years now since I've gotten a proper Gleipnir user. It's one of my favorite animations, so it's always a shame to not get to see it. It's kind of my thing with it. Okay, Wuxi back up to full. You can sword this one. Would have been nice. Actually, Ephraim is in range, isn't he? So, yeah, that was perfect opportunity for Ford to start schmoving. Let's see. He'll hit. Okay, good. We trust. Just gotta trust a little 70 here and there. It's fine. The stakes are not infinitely high. It's only the first couple of turns. Let's see. She won't get 5% crit, right? Trust. Trust. Okay, good. Oh, she got the crit. Nice. Very nice. Love to see these little animations. I'm still undecided at this point about whether or not I want Naomi to be a ranger or a sniper. I usually go ranger, but I've been considering it a little bit more closely with these past couple of days, because 129 damage. I do really like to use the sniper. Like, ranger's better, for sure. Sure shot is not good enough to essentially warrant everything that comes with, let's see, can we get this? It's not good enough to warrant the drawbacks. You'll hit, trust. Yeah, we trust Kyle. Kyle's a good guy. I enjoy him. I usually like to pair him with Colm. Colm, Molder, Kyle, and Loot. Although, no, usually I go a different route with Kyle, but either way. I do like that Colm has the support with Kyle. They are nothing alike in the slightest, but they have a nice conversation. Colm is the master of gatekeeping and girl bossing, and what's that other one? Gaslighting, stuff like that. Let's see, perfect opportunity for Loot to really just cook. She's not doing amazing, 3 constitution, losing 1 speed to fire. Not exactly the best thing in the world, so I think as a matter of fact I will just put you here. Kyle's got some weird supports, doesn't he? Supports Loot, Colm, well, I guess Cyrene, Ford, and Ephraim makes sense. So, but Loot and Colm are pretty funny. I do quite enjoy his green-haired shenanigans, as we'll call them. One of my favorites for a reason. So you've got you've got Longbow. Yeah, and the red gem. Am I going to be able to steal the red gem this time? I should be able to. That's one that I don't usually go for, but I probably will on this playthrough. Alright, and I've also got a guiding ring, so I'm gonna obviously do my heal spam a little bit. See if I can get either Natasha or Molder up to level like 15. It's always a bit difficult with the healers in specific. Theoretically, I could grind them out on all these archers. But that would be kind of, depending on how you look at it, kind of rough. I probably won't do that. It's not like I'm lacking in the time to do it, it's just I don't feel like doing that. It's a little bit silly, a little bit goofy, you know. Let's see, any healing to be done? Vanessa? Vanessa indeed. Whoosh. So, I will just quickly speed through taking this guy out with Loot, and then also the next guy, because this one doesn't move, the next one does move, but he's not an overwhelming threat. Just a slightly whelming threat. I'm actually going to let Garcia. Actually, how much damage do you do? 21? Well, I guess it is going to be Garcia. Go right here. Seth in range, Naomi in range, and then a little bit of healing. Kyle's taking a beating. Completely my fault that he did, though. Seth's taking some damage as well. Although, can you two get your support? You should be pretty close. Oh, I've already got him at A rank. Okay, cool. Is there anybody that I'm missing a support on? You two are capped. You two are gonna get the A rank. Okay. Which you just got your support, so yeah. That'll be next map. Okay, Garcia. You got this, right? Maybe he just gets the kill? I know he's not gonna double, but sure, it wouldn't have exactly been all too bad. Maybe this is a chance for Natasha to get a proper kill. Although she's level 9, so she can have the chip experience. And then Luke can have the kill. Maybe. Probably. She's doing pretty good though. Magic skill. Skill's a good one. Skill's something she struggles with usually, so I like to see it. Not quite getting this kill. That's the problem with the Kyle support, is you only get +1 attack. It's the same as the Ardor support. She has potentially two ice affinities for full avoid, full crit avoid, and full defense, which is cool, considering that Loot is relatively not defensive. I have had some pretty crazily defense-less Loots before, though. Can Vanessa potentially get this? With Ford in range, and Molder as well. I'll do this. You get the little bit of chip experience. Do you get this now? You do. Okay, in that case, Molder, join us for a little bit of hit rate, I think. Actually, no hit rate comes from their support, but more attack does, so that's cool. Which would have ideally have opened up the Slim Lance as an option, but not quite. She does indeed need that last little bit of forward support to get that full 5 attack. Okay. Can't really expect too much there. Entirely understandable. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get everybody over here and open up the door. Didn't bring Franz, so the Amelia thingy can get a bit rough. Obviously, this can just end me right here. So I put Garcia here, Seth here, you got each other's support. Backed up good and proper, name me right here. You guys don't have javelins, do you? Just, no, you do, actually. Well, in that case, I'm swapping you over to hand axe. You over to steel bow. And then Natasha can stand here, Ephraim can stand in the back. Javelin up, trade Seth javelin. Then get a little bit of, let's see, you get the forward supports. Name me, you've got Colm. Okay, looks like we're basically good to go. Just got to think about rushing in there now. And of course, Tana. Amelia does do. She does get to move first, so I will have to keep that in mind. And Garcia now has to handle a steel sword mercenary. So I'm hoping that things kind of just work out with him. Avoid one of them at the least, because he's going to get doubled almost certainly. Eesh. Okay, cool. That was pure luck right there. That was pure luck. He might still be in danger of dying, but luckily, 2 javelins. Relatively unlikely to hit. Okay, cool. Is he going to double? Wow, okay, crazy. First time I've seen that in a while, even in a normal run. Cool. I'm down with it. I mean, if he's getting good speed, I'm not complaining. Not in the slightest. Love these high crit runs. So much fun. I love getting to mitigate the crit on my own behalf. Still face a little bit of it, because it keeps it interesting, no doubt. But it's nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get Amelia. Rush Ephraim straight in here. You're a great soldier, but you're just a child. She is not a child. Well, with these stats, yeah, she is. We're not going to be making too much use of her. At least not right now. Okay, keep you on javelin. Yeah, rescue. We'll go right here. Can you kill this guy? Ah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Okay, that's fine. You can maybe get the kill with a crit. That's what we're going to hope for, right? Okay, fine. Fine. Loot kill then. Loot crate. Well, maybe Vanessa kill. A very rare opportunity, but one I will take, most definitely. Okay, so we got Ephraim back. If we stand a tile up, we're gonna get hit with a longbow, but I think Garcia could theoretically handle that. First, though, Kyle, go up here and... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Colm, get out the way. Now you will get shot by the longbow. So I'll keep that in mind by putting Colm here to take and drop you. Wonder if Natasha could have done that. Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Isn't it funny that Mulder has more constitution than Ephraim? I think it's hilarious. Okay, so how bad is it going to be with this soldier? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I think that Vanessa can even handle that situation. So I will trade her over to her Iron Lance, or Slim Lance in this case. A little bit of hand axe, and hopefully the gang can persist. Hopefully nothing goes all too wrong. So I can put Natasha here, and then... Wait, what? Oh, you can support Kyle. No, we're not doing that one. We're not doing that one. They're the bros. That's about it. Okay, so you need to survive this one first of all, which that works. Ouch. And now Colm needs to not get crits by the longbow, which he should be fine on. Shouldn't be a big deal. 86 experience. Okay, longbow. Longbow, please. Okay, cool. Very good, very good. Colm is completely fine, no issues whatsoever. Gotta love the crit rate, or crit avoid support from Mulder. Of course, he's also got Nami in range, although that's no crit avoid. He's just got high luck. Cool. I am down with that. Down with it entirely. Now we've got you down here, so hopefully we can kind of skirt along here and see what we can accomplish. Maybe you can do this? It's not the worst. Do you double, perhaps? You've got pretty good speed now. Steel bow here. So maybe with the calm supports, which I can get into range, I'll have Naomi kill this guy. Because that one's nice and easy and simple. Gets the job done. Puts her in a good spot for the next turn. She gets no crit avoid from her supports, but she does get full avoid. So I will certainly not complain about that. Home can go here, face the same issue as before. You here, Mulder here, heal up Garcia. Whoosh. I'll even put Garcia right here so that I can put Natasha here for some healing. Whoosh. She's doing pretty good on magic though. 7 magic is kind of impressive. Of course, she does have a 60% growth, but she might, well, she's already caught up to Mulder in magic, and in speed, and in res. She's pretty good. I like her. It's the first time I've used her in a very, very long time now. Dump all your stuff in the convoy. You're going to be chilling back here for the rest of the map. I do like Amelia. She's fun. I'm not supporting Kyle with Ephraim. Kind of funny that he's got 2 supports open, but I don't want either one of them. Got other plans indeed, which we will be acting upon towards the end of the map. Okay, let's see how good Naomi does. I ideally want some crits out of her here. Because, yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Great. That was basically the ideal outcome. Now just don't get crit by the second one. Very, very good. Very, very good. We trust our archer girl. 10 strength. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see indeed. Especially considering how strong flyers get later on. I did see a comment mentioning the hope for Innes to be the S-rank bow user, and yeah, he's going to be important too. Innes is going to be very, very valuable. I have an entire line of stuff for him to do. Don't worry, he's not getting ignored. I do like Innes a lot. He was my original favorite Fire Emblem character, for those of you that don't know. The very first one that I ever considered my favorite. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're just gonna back off here a little bit. I have no issues with doing that. I do have issues with potentially dying to Thunder because this guy's got 20 crit. Mages get scary in this game. Good thing that we don't face all too many light users because they would kill us. They would completely turn us into dust with the high crit rate on light domes. I might have to bite the bullet on getting that red gem. It's gonna be just a bit inconvenient, especially considering how the turns have tabled. Good old javelin boys. Jab calves, cab jabs. That's fine. The mage is the big issue here. As well as all of the other stuff that's going on. Okay, cool. Seth is extremely good. Absolutely no person's surprise. Might have to heal him up. Never mind, we'll not have to heal him up. He's gonna be fine. They really just gave you this guy and they said have fun, and I respect that. I'm actually a big fan of that decision. Chest key to convoy, a little bit of potential not quite one-shotting with Naomi. Any bit of damage is nice. But yeah, no, Innes was my original favorite Fire Emblem character. Purely because in my first playthrough of this game as a kid, playing on normal mode, when I beat this game, the only units I had left were Ephraim, Erica, and Innes. And Ephraim and Erica survived strictly because they were the lords. I thought Erica was really bad back then. I didn't like how she always died to everything. I was all the time like, oh, I wish you could just go on without your main character. Or like, why do you even need your main character? Everyone else can die. Stuff like that. It was purely because she kept dying for me early on. Alrighty, now we are in Don't Get Crit City and the population is me. Okay, cool. Garcia with the halberd. He's an interesting choice for them to attack. It's definitely one of the choices of all time. Okay, he's already level 15. Ooh, what a level up. He's already got 8 luck, that's crazy. He doesn't even have that good of a luck growth. It's not bad necessarily, but certainly does him some good. Or it's doing him some good now. I mean, I've had Garcias get to the end with like 3 to 5 luck. Very, very low. Yep. And then we've got the other Javcav. This one should be fine. Oh my gosh. That's why you can't... Oof. Oof. Ouch. 20% hit with a 1% crit rate. Yeesh. That's why you can't... Oof. You can't trust anything. That's proof right there. You cannot get complacent. Wow. Well, let's go ahead and mend him up, because that one hurt. That guy woke up with some vengeance in his bones today. Let's see if you can get this crit one more time. Would have been nice, for sure. 20% with a 1% chance. That's just Fire Emblem for you, isn't it? As long as I don't bring Vanessa up, the longbow shouldn't be an issue. I mostly just want to kill the mages, and Seth can do that with a plum. With a plum. He's plum dangle ridiculous, if you know what I'm saying. And how badly do I want this red gem? 25,000 gold. It's one of the only, 2,500 gold. It's one of the only red gems that I typically don't go for. It's very difficult to get without being annoyed, essentially. Certainly possible. Not like the longbow is ridiculously strong or anything. This playthrough is pretty good, though. Do I have Ford nearby? Put him here, you here, a little bit of hit rate increase, and the damage and crit avoid increase. Good ol' Ephraim. Good ol' Ephraim. He's been leveling very well. Okay, and then the rest of it's pretty much just like, how soon can I get Colm up there? Okay, you cannot kill Mulder, you're going to attack Colm basically every time. He might not be doing too good. Yeah, 17 from you and 17 from you. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna get that far and then risk Colm. Because the mage moves first. And longbow exists, so I can't really roll with that. Oh, longbow moves first, cool. Gonna get doubled. Ouchie. Ouchie, that's why we can't risk it. That's literally the thing that I said. That's fine. We've got good res on Mulder. Mulder's got res. You know how it goes. Magic, cool. He's got pretty good HP too. That's the other thing that Natasha can't really hope to catch up with, unless I give her the angelic robe. That'd be really funny. Could be a potential strat. Okay, either way, Mulder up here. Go ahead and drop Colm. Move Kyle back, then whatever happens with all that is completely fine. We'll let Seth kill this one. Up. How bad is it if you get attacked? Not bad at all. Push Seth back up. Now if I can figure out who that guy wants to attack, from there I can essentially move my units to make that advantageous for me. Alrighty, I know he wants to attack Vanessa, so we're not going for that one. Wants to attack Lutz. No wonder. Kinda got worried she was gonna get doubled for a second there. It would not have surprised me. Okay, so then Colm, go box this guy in a little bit. So yeah, you're chilling. You've got Luna, so I'm not really too worried about you. Although, maybe I am a little bit. Maybe I will... Luna's kind of scary. It's still got crit rate in this game. It still has a 10%. So there's a non-zero chance that this guy just kills me. But as long as I've got Mulder and Naomi in range, he should be relatively fine. At least that's the hope. Let's see. Who do I want? I want you up here. Yeah, that's fine, because now you can't get attacked anymore. Heal up. Garcia, I guess. That's fine. I guess I could put Garcia up here, and he could tank both. So I do have Naomi right there, and I can get Seth pretty close. Hand axe up. Seth up here. Okay, this should work out. Heal up loot. Very nice. And who do I want to give that support or that healer kill to? Hard call. Hard call indeed. Probably Vanessa if I had to guess. Okay. This should work as long as we don't get crit by something crazy, which we already have. Good old soldier class, weighed down by 2 by your own Iron Lance. Got to love it. But yeah, other than this, ouchie. Other than this, we should be doing pretty good. Okay. Been hit by worse. Been hit by worse indeed already. This chapter is cool though, because we get these treasure chests up top. We get the ocean seal for 1. Cool dodge. I'm now going to kill you. I hope. Maybe. Potentially. Yeah, okay. I like Seth for this one. Okay. Interesting behavior. In that case, I'm keeping Garcia right here. Let's go ahead and steal this red gem. Very interesting behavior indeed. Let's go ahead and kill you, I hope. Don't crit me, please. Okay, good. I'm okay with taking 11 damage, just not 11 times 3. Okay. I guess we're not hitting anything. For no reason will we hit a unit this playthrough. Absolutely banned by the sound of things. That's wild. Missed a 93, missed an 81. Got no luck in this house. Alright, so then Ephraim can help out right here with Ford. Let's see. Yeah, get Ford close enough. We hope for the crits, and if we don't get it, it's fine, because nobody is really in danger. Just slightly in danger. Tangentially in peril, if you will. Then Mulder can't really do this without getting killed, so we will heal him. Yeah, we're gonna back off with him. Put him right here. Whoever attacks, or whoever this one attacks is of no concern to me. Maybe Kyle? He's doing pretty fine. I mean, he lives at the very least, so... But I don't really want to do that, I think. Okay, these two can just stand here then. That will indeed work. And Tana, of course. I do like this map, despite how slow it can be sometimes. Not exactly the quickest map. Really? Did you just... You just said, nah, I don't feel like it. No Kiero. Well, in that case... I guess we'll put Ford up here. Iron Lance it up. Ephraim right here. Hopefully Vanessa can get into range. If not, then we can support... Or we can rescue drop her into range. There we go. Now Ford's got 2 support partners that both give him a little bit of crit avoid back. You've got your Iron Blade with 18 and 8 luck, so you should be chillin'. Because with Vanessa you get 10 back as it is. Okay, Seth right here, Naomi right here. Please hit this one. Okay, cool. And she can handle the Dark Mage through the wall as well. She's got the Garcia support with the Comb support incoming. Well, I guess potentially not. Not exactly great, is it? 11 luck and the Kyle support would come in handy as of due to being right here. So would you get crits? 16, 11, and you got the B rank already, so no. I guess in that case you can go right here. I can back up with Colm. I guess Mulder could potentially get hit still. Keep you right here, heal you up. Whoosh. Colm's got Vanessa as well now. Or, Mulder's got Vanessa now as well, so it's not really a big deal. Put you here, put you here. Everyone's in range of supports except for Naomi, who I did mean to have a support partner for. Have Colm closer for. Now, will we double? Nope. Not quite. This is the part where the reinforcements start reinforcing, so could get a bit scary. Okay, good. skip through the dark magic animations. They're slow and annoying, and they make me angry. Skill up res. 7 defense, 7 res. What is up with that? Why is Nami so good? Why is she this good? Why is she actually kind of unhinged? She's only level 13, but she's doing amazing. I do have that Orion's Bolt I can consider promoting anytime. My ideal, of course, is promoting everybody at 20, because this is a run that's very unforgiving. A lot of late game enemies will borderline require having been level 20. So we're gonna hope that we can get some people up at the very least. Before Great Oak Castle, at the very least, I might actually go to the Tower of Volney and put some people at 20 in order to promote them. It really depends. I know it's likely somewhat looked down on, but I'm trying to beat the game. I don't know what to tell you. I guess I can keep it up until there's a map that I fail on like a bunch of times or something. Maybe that's my threshold. If I fail a map twice, I'll go and get people promoted. Strength, speed, res, luck, HP. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, a little bit of javelin. Be down in 2 swings. Maybe right away with the steel lance. Not quite. I don't have the loot nearby. Alrighty, apologies for the quick cut. Got a little bit fatigued all of a sudden, I suppose. Going to work and then coming home and recording it ain't always the play. But I guess I can just go ahead and wrap up here instead of having Kyle break down that wall up there. We don't have necessarily a free way out just yet, so we might as well. Good old longbow, my favorite, my beloved. Clearly the best thing to have ever existed. Anyway, you two have got your support. And surely Kyle can hit. If not, he's got defense anyway, so he can do what he needs to. I think I can even pick up loot with Colm if I really, really have to. He's doing pretty good on defense. Okay, we should hit this. We're hoping. We have missed a 91, but we haven't missed a 92. I think that's the distinguishing factor here. Anyway, not too much longer. Speed, luck, very nice. Maybe she should get the angelic robe. I have a lot of stat boosters in the convoy that I haven't given out yet, just because I wanted to see where people level. Lean into strengths rather than play into favorites, I suppose this time is the play. Especially with that speedwing that we just got. So anyway, let's go ahead and break down this wall. Now we have Tana. Well, we've had Tana for a while, but here she is. Her and Vanessa are not all too dissimilar at the moment. Vanessa's clearly better at the moment because, of course, she is, but I like them both. Big fan of both. Gonna be using Tana for a little bit. I think we should be using Tana. Yeah, I have a support thing for her. It's with Ephraim. Big surprise. Talk. Tana, what are you doing here? She's here to help. At least as far as I can tell. Anyway, these guys all spawn with swords. So this is a good opportunity to train probably Vanessa. Usually I train Tana on them because she's pretty good about that, but as it is right now, she stands a chance of getting crit, one-rounded, various such things. So if I can get Molder nearby with the healing, because he's going to have a pretty consistent bit of healing here. Let's go ahead and trade this around. No, that's fine. That's completely fine. And then these reinforcements are coming from the bottom. So we'll see about that. Maybe I will just speed through the reinforcements, because I'm kind of wanting to take my time and grind on them a little bit. Get some stuff, get some levels. And that, you know, I get how that can be a little bit off-putting. So let's just go ahead and speed through the reinforcements. And then once we get back into it, we'll see how it goes with Geb. So we'll be, you know, keep an eye out, but we'll be right back. Okay, I guess we can go ahead and hop back into this. I overextended a little bit, did some grinding with some other stuff, but now we can go ahead and get all the treasure chests and everything, the restore staff, the gold. We did get that red gem, right? I believe you've got that still? Cool. So we kind of achieved all objectives here. We kind of got a little bit of everything, and it's a good feel. And then Tana gets some experience too. She got 2 crits on this one. This is usually a fun map to grind her up a little bit, because you can kind of back the healers and the archers into a corner. And then you've got a bunch of units that you can kind of grind against. I like to go with Amelia sometimes on that too, but you never really know. I don't know why I'm moving everybody out of Coleman's way. It's not like he's the MVP or anything. I guess we're just going to go ahead and gather up these treasure chests. One of which is going to be very important. It's the Ocean Seal. Do feel free to let me know what you think about Colm's promotion, because I'm not especially partial to either one. Assassin is good in this particular playthrough because he will proc lethality pretty often. But I do like the rogue animations a lot, so I could be convinced to go in that direction. I haven't chosen for him specifically just yet, so do let me know what you think. But either way, I should be able to give Vanessa more experience here. Tana's a good one to give experience to where at all possible, though. It's going to be hard to use her. She kind of struggles a little bit to get caught back up, but you know, as we've seen, Vanessa, she got caught back up too, so it will all work out one way or another. Although Tana's a little bit of a back burner project at the moment, because I've got so many others that need to get stuff done. My healers especially. My healer academia. Anyhow, we've got everything, so... Okay, apologies for the cut once more. Let's go ahead and get back into it. I'm gonna have to take a nap after recording or something. I don't know what it is. It's not the map. I'm not bored by the map, which is sheesh. Long day, I guess. Note to self. Take some time to relax prior to doing more work. It's not really work. Anyway, do you guys have your support lined up already? I'm not going for it, but that's a really good one. I guess I can see how that would happen. Double anima. That's the nice thing about Vanessa in the early game, is if you want Molder, Vanessa, and loot all together, Vanessa can get +5 to both defenses and attack off of triple anima. One of the only units who can do something of the sort. Crazy level up for Kyle too. Wish he'd get more speed. That's my main issue with him right now. But he's doing like a Kyle do, you know. You'd expect a little bit less defense with only a 25% growth, but I guess he does pretty good with it. See if we can get a little bit for forward. We haven't seen him in action all too much. Kinda wish his Cavalier model had a ponytail. Be very nice. They do have one, it's just a female one. So they'd have to kind of prank him a little bit. But, you know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let Seth handle this one. He gets to handle the mages, because they are cringe to deal with. Okay, who else? Everyone's kind of up here already, so we'll just fly on down. I do have to be a little bit careful of these two. We get this Axe Reaver, but it's got pretty high crit by default, and then, of course, the short bow is pretty crit intensive itself, but the biggest issue is mostly just going to be that unit right there. Yeah, you really do have that support ready. It's a good one. I really like it. It's also a nice support for those of you that are invested in Fire Emblem lore to an extent, because it's the one that teaches you that Vanessa's Pegasus is named Titania, specifically in reference to FE9's Titania, because FE9 started production before this game did. This one just happened to get finished first, so it got pushed out as FE8 instead of FE9. There's some cool lore for you if you didn't know. Let's see, can we get Colm a little bit risky, although I can bring Molder in, so should be able to handle it. I can also bring Navy down. I guess I can put Seth here with his sword and let him soak these ones, but anyway, look at how much of a difference all that made. Almost mattered. Do I have a steel sword on hand? We'll just do it that way. I did mean to buy him a steel sword while we were out and about and all that, but I did no such thing, so hopefully it hits this. If not, it gets a bit risky. A lower hit rate is not great, but it works. Level 8 now. Finally get some strength, good. Speed, luck, HP, and strength, basically a perfect level up for him. Very happy with that one. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit more for Tana. I'm gonna have to really start improvising with these kills, because I need the promotions pretty badly. There's not enough experience to get people enough levels to get to 20, so might have to promote people a little bit ahead of schedule. I hope I don't have to, because like I said, it gets kind of scary, especially around Phantom Ship. A lot of stuff gets unreasonable, especially the strats I like to do. Mostly because units need certain stat thresholds to get stuff done, and it doesn't quite work out the way that I want it to. But it's fine. It'll work out one way or another, that's the hope anyway. Thing about Phantom Ship is all those Moguls you can't reach unless you've got flyers that can do stuff, and if your flyers can't do stuff, well, you're kind of just out of luck. Theoretically, there's a world where I've got at least one of my healers promoted by the time that comes around. Probably more worth it than promoting loot before that time. So I've got that Guiding Ring, I've got the Orion's Bolt, getting a Hero Crest and a Night Crest next map. I've already got one Night Crest. Crazy level up, sheesh. Very crazy level up. Got that Axe Reaver, that's nice. Who wants to level up? I could promote Kyle as like something of a throwaway promotion, but I really don't want to throw away a promotion, you know what I mean? I wish we got this short bow dropped instead of the one later on, because there is one that drops in about 3 maps. And that's, usually at that point it's a little bit too late for it. I guess I've kind of fed too much into Seth, haven't I? But, oh well. Not too concerned. Is he gonna be fine? Armor Slayer with 19 crit. Loot's not in range. Maybe we do put Seth up here. Maybe it's slightly more advantageous to do that. I say after I just consider whether or not I'm using too much of Seth. Anyway, the rest of the maps basically just finish this guy off and go on through. Let's see. Am I gonna be able to javelin kill maybe? Not quite. Get Seth out the way. We don't need him. Maybe a little bit of forward javelin. Is Vanessa stronger than Ford? 9 strength and 7 strength. Cool. He's got half of Kyle's strength. He's at base strength, 2 up on HP, base skill, +1 speed, +1 luck, base defense, +1 res. In 3 levels, he has gained 2 HP, 1 skill, 1 luck. Too late now, I've already committed to him. So, we'll see about it. Okay, well that's a bit unfortunate. Might actually have to use the Killer Lance now. Yeah. Well, I can at least do that with full supports in range, so... Well, actually, now I can use Iron. Well, I guess I still gotta use Killer. If I'm gonna do that... Yeah, I'll just do it from here, it's fine. 78, not bad. Either Vanessa's doing great, which I would believe, or Ford is just... that guy, you know? He's just that guy. That's how it goes. You know what? I'm actually gonna commit to the meme here. We're going to boss abuse Natasha, I think, for level 20 on Geb. So, let's enjoy that. Am I really gonna do that? Is that really gonna be what I'm gonna do? How bad's the experience? Okay, maybe we will do that. You know what? This is the run, this is the playthrough that I'm doing for my own personal fun. Okay, after some consideration and having realized that yes, as a matter of fact, this is the playthrough for my own personal enjoyment that I'm gonna have a great time with and that I really want to have fun with, I will be doing this as a matter of fact. It's not a bad experience either, so I guess you can enjoy the montage. Maybe I'll just cut it to whenever she gets level ups, we'll see. But either way, it's going to be quite a bit of speed up, so we'll see at the end of it. she should be level 20. So how bad is she? Not extremely good. With a 60% magic growth, I would have expected a little bit more. Maybe my punishment has shown itself. I think I might do the same thing with Molder while I'm here, so right back to the montage we go. Also getting this support really quickly, I'll cut in and say that. So there's the C rank on that one. The fruits of something begin. But anyway, back to the montage. Okay, and now Molder is level 20. So here we have it. Which one's better? Molder's better. Yep. As expected, in a sense. Still, gonna be a fun one. My apologies to those who feel that the run is now tainted. I, for one, do not care, but I'm having a great time with it, so that's why I'm very thrilled with that. Various times, Molder almost killed Geb throughout that, so, I mean, he's now doubling him, for one thing. Very impressive. Now, in terms of how I give this kill out, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Molder's noticeably better. Which also, he's got supports to back him up in a more significant fashion, so, you know, he's kind of chilling in that regard. Is this the part where I grind up loot? No, it's not. I'm not gonna grind loot up to do the thing. It would be unfair, as I have already stated. I'm leaving the evil eyes to the healers and nobody else. So that's my, you know, like I said, that's my rule for it. Gotta stick with that in a sense, or else I could just get everybody up to level 20 off of Geb here. Which, you know, if there's any boss in the series that deserves to be abused, I'm just saying, one of them for sure stands here in front of us. Okay, Molder winds up getting the kill anyway. That's not possible. Yeah, he knows. We all know it's not possible. Well, there's the killer axe, so that's gonna go straight to Garcia. And that's gonna be the end of this chapter. So, like I said, I had fun with this one. Got tired a few times, but, you know, that's fine. There we have it. Not bad, not bad. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, those of you who find the run to be tainted, I'm having a great time, so don't be mad about it. I guess that's about it. Do make sure to like the video if you haven't already. It's a long one. Thought it was kind of fun. And do look forward to the next one. The next one's a pretty intense map, turn limit and all that. Cormag, Ducel, 2 villages to visit, although one's of questionable significance. A boat with a secret book on it for one that I will probably go for and will probably lose to a few times. And next chapter you can look forward to a promotion. It's going to be either Natasha or Molder. I haven't decided which one yet. Molder would benefit more from it, I think, but Natasha might want the stats a little bit more. It depends, because Molder's doing pretty good with his supports. I guess I'll consider it some between episodes, but, you know. And if you haven't already, make sure to become a channel member, because there are multiple episodes probably ahead of you by the time this one comes out, and if not, well, you're doing it because you like me. I'm pretty sure I am your favorite Wolf Girl enthusiast after all. Anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you later.